I'm Leanne from Automotive, one of the directors here. Auto stands for On the Road Automotive. Back in 2015 my husband set up the company just in his van, but then we had to get a unit 2018 to take on more Lancashire Fire and Rescue work. So the fire service came to us with a problem. After a few of the blue light installs, there was still a bit of feedback from the blue lights, so we needed to find a solution. So we contacted 3D design team, we set up a meeting, we spoke with Jack, we took some measurements of the windscreens. Jack actually did some prototypes for us until we got the design right. We were after something quite slim so it wasn't impairing vision obviously as they were driving, and it went from there. After the meeting, we decided that we were going to use the 3D Bureau service to put the shrouds out in production. So we carried on using the Bureau service until we got the Greater Manchester Fire and Rescue contract, and then it became actually cost effective to purchase our own printer, the Ultimaker 2 Plus Connect, because we ended up with a pipeline of 40 vehicles to fit blue lights too.
I'm George and I'm one of the technicians here at Ultra that does all the installs on the vehicles. So when we get the 3D printed bits that you see in the windows and this kind of, it makes my job so much easier just to get the shrouds and put the lights in the shrouds, and they just make such a good impact on the install and make them neat and tidy, as you can see. And the officers, we get really good feedback from the officers too. They love not getting the flashback in the car when they're driving down the motorway at night, and they're not getting blinded by their own lights. So yeah, all in all, that the feedback on the products that we're producing with the 3D printer is pretty awesome.
So we're already seeing a great return with having the printer on site. The old designs here, you can see they're much bigger. They were costing £30 each. Printing them in-house is obviously saving us time. They're a lot slimmer in design. These actually, when we're printing them, only cost less than £5. We've got no delivery, we've got no waiting around, so we can just print them and get the vehicles turned around and back to the customer. We average about 4 parts a day. At the minute it's just printing 2 front shrouds for us.
We're having different vehicles in, some like we've got a Volvo here, we get BMWs, Audis, all sorts of different vehicles from different offices. Obviously having a 3D printer on site means we can make vehicle specific shrouds for the lights. Some angles of the windscreens and the back screens are all different, so it's good to have the printer on site and be able to change the shrouds according to the vehicle and make them vehicle specific.
Well, that's the blue lights they put in the front and rear screens and stuff, so they fit in there and they don't get any feedback from when they're flashing.
Yeah, cool, maybe we could do someone else.
So we've done Lancs Fire and we've done Greater Manchester.
Do someone else.
So yeah, so we just set it to print, we can get about 4 a day and off it goes.
So I'm Gary Parent, I'm the Managing Director of Norwest Medical with a fleet of 12 ambulances. So the current system that we've got at the moment, it's reflecting off the windscreen and reflecting everywhere, dazzling the driver, especially at night. So I'll be intrigued to see how this could work.
Since working with 3D, we've not only managed to reduce our costs and lead times, we've been able to provide a solution to a problem and also a very unique service. See, that's why I moved it here. It was stuck, it was in there, tidied away, nobody knew.